This is too funny. They actually think she's gonna be honest? Hello, my fam. It is Perez, the queen of all media, the original influencer, and your number one source for everything It Ends With Us saga. We are now actually closer to this beginning and the trial starting in March than we were for the very first lawsuits that started back in December of last year. Hers and Stephanie Jones's. There are so many factors at play and things that the jury will consider, including Bleak Brown's allegation that she has financially suffered because of Justin Baldoni and his co-conspirators. So, just moments ago, a lawyer for Baldoni and the Wayfarer parties filed a motion to compel the shampoo company owner. Specifically, they are requesting within 7 days a computation of her alleged damages, the theory under which she seeks damages, and the documents supporting the computation. According to the law, a party seeking damages must provide a computation of each category of damages claimed by the disclosing party, who must also make available for inspection and copying the documents or other evidentiary material. And in her amended complaint, she wrote that she suffered substantial losses in earnings, equity, and other economic losses, and significant general, actual, consequential damages, including lost earnings and other pecuniary loss. And she also alleges that her businesses, Blake Brown Beauty, Betty Buzz, and Betty Booze, have been damaged. And she's not been wanting to turn over this information about damages. Why? Her lawyers argue that an expert will calculate her purported damages at an unspecified date, but presumably prior to the October 15th deadline for the completion of expert discovery. However, Team Baldoni Wayfarer argues the obligation to disclose a damages computation is separate from expert discovery obligations. They say that the law requires her to respond with the information they are seeking, and they also want to know her net worth for the period between January 1st, 2022 and the present, without limitation, including financial statements, assets, and liabilities. And once again, her team has been fighting that. The uncredited director of It Ends With Us, her position is that such documents are irrelevant to her damages claims. But Team Baldoni Wayfarer argues that this court has already determined in this case that documents sufficient to show net worth are relevant to a party's claim for damages arising out of tortious conduct. Therefore, they respectfully ask the court to direct Miss Lively to provide, within 7 days, a computation of her alleged damages, the theory under which she seeks the damages, and the documents supporting the computation, as well as a substantive response to the damages interrogatory and documents responsive to the damages requests. Respectfully submitted. Bless your hearts. I am 99.9% sure that the beanie aficionado and her husband have their money very well hidden in many other Van Zans that we don't know anything about. They probably will respond, but it won't be the whole truth and nothing but the truth. If you are a lawyer or a financial expert, is there a way to truly assess somebody's real net worth? Do they have access to her income tax returns? And even if that were the case, if they have their money hidden in companies that don't have her name attached, they wouldn't get those tax returns, right? It's all so messy, and I love it. So, my fam, thoughts? Let's discuss everything in the comments section.